Yo! What's up? Welcome to part 10,000 of this game, bro. I swear it keeps going. How many episodes in are we? 6. Okay, maybe not. 6 isn't that much. Anyway, welcome back to another episode of Doki Literature Club. We're gonna get into... Well, we just finished poetry. I don't know what we're doing now. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, sorry, fumbles with their words. So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you? Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, I'd still walk with Sayori, bro. I'm not leaving my freaking homie. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Eh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, who cares, bruh? I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. You always... Yeah, I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Creddy. Sorry if I freaking banged my microphone. Wait. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get comfy, and I'm making so much noise. Oh my. Okay, I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? The conversation just trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Another poem? Alright. Oh shit. Okay, flying. Happiness. Sugar shit. Awesome. Ooh. Yay. Grief? No. Fun. Party. Together. Clumsy. Papa? Extraordinary. Joy. Bro, I'm doing a good job. Giggle. No! Love. Heart. Chocolate. No! No. Okay. Sayori liked that one the most. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Yee, I can't wait for the festival! It's gonna be great! Eh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday? Yeah. I'm not talking about our part in the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious foods. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Yeah, it didn't. I didn't really understand it. Wait, can anyone explain? Whatever. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event from now on, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walked over to her. Hey, Sayori? I waved my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shores me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Oh, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since I've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Cratty, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little bit too much, but she seems a bit downcast. Oh, you think so? Can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Cratty. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Sorry, are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying maybe the thing on her mind is you, Cratty. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happy ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. Okay, maybe that's just because you were around her and she light. I don't know. You're so funny, Cratty. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? Anyway, I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get those words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Please, not again. I don't want to read poems. Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I think I got that goodbye because she's smiling at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. What do you mean you wonder, Bo? She wasn't even hinting at it. It's your best one so far. It's really nice, Cuddy. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course! Everything's fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Creddy? I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems in the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah? I guess you're one who likes this one the most. Oh, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait. Of course I do! That doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. Damn. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No. Creddy. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. I mean, he's not that nice, but I mean, sometimes he is. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori? I glance around the room to make sure no one has noticed this. Sayori. I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. What? Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Creddy. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. Play? I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Wait, there was something she said that was weird. Well, oh yeah, go play with everyone else. We're reading poems, bro. Wait, what about your poem, Sayori? Whatever. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah, about as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. What are you so emotionally invested in? Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No, gross! It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up scaring me away? It's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Ugh. Oh wait, did she say that or did I say that? No, I said both of them. Oh, that's because she... Oh, okay. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. No, that's not the point of a joke, bro. You tell someone a joke because it's supposed to be funny for them. Okay, anyway. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing happened. Okay. I'm gonna let you pause and read this. I'm gonna read it to myself. Okay, yeah. If you want to read it, pause. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first, and then came up with the message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Okay, Yuri. I see. I think you're improving at writing in general, Creddy. But I can't help but feel a little bit foolish. What for? Just, I feel like I kept trying to offer advice, when it should have been clear to me that you prefer a different writing style. I probably just sounded arrogant. I'm so stupid. Yeah, you are. No, you don't understand. I spent so much time worrying about what's better and what's worse. Not just with you, with Natsuki and Sayori. It's obvious now why nobody has fun when talking to me. Yeah, you're kind of boring as hell, bro, and you're kind of mean. I've got more power, and because of that, I'll just keep my mouth shut about your poem. Yuri buries her head into her arms on her desk. It's not the first time I've seen her do that. I don't think it's ever as bad as you make it sound in your head. I think if people really didn't like talking to you, then it'd be a lot more obvious. I know that you like to read deeply into things, but some things are just worth taking at face value. I've gotten so used to it. No, bro, that actually, it pisses me off when someone like reads way too deep into something I said. That was like there was nothing to read into it, you know, like, hey, I had a really fun time today, and then they're all like, I think he hates me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that was just like a most obvious example that hasn't actually happened to me, but that type of thing. It's like, bro, it's so frustrating because then it's like, I literally, like, just take what I say at face value, bro. I don't, I'm not trying to be tricky and slip some other meaning into what I'm saying most of the time. So that's always frustrating. I don't know why. I've gotten so used to it. That's hard for me to comprehend any other possibility. Gotten used to what? Reading deeply into things? Being disliked. Yuri, what am I saying? I'm sorry. I never meant to bring this up. Shut the hell up! Get out! You should go. Yeah? Please don't look at me right now. I want to do some thinking. Are you sure? Alright. Alright, comforting or reassuring her is nearly as impossible as it is. So when she wants to be alone, I think anything I say could only make things worse. I feel bad, but thankfully she doesn't take it out on me. I'll wait until she's alright. Okay, Monica. Hi, Grady. Have you thought about what poem you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although, we kind of grew up as best friends. Sorry, I thought my phone was ringing, because it's all the way across the room. I don't think it is, though. Although we grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing much of her this past year. But since I've joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me about how Sayori's been a little bit off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Well, Creddy, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? What? No. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Okay. Pause again. I'm just cutting it out, but I'm reading it. Okay. I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. Alright. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know? There's one thing I notice. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures.
Bro, honestly, some are, bro. Like, not a single thought going on. But, I mean, very seldom. So, but, bro, there's some people I met, oh my.
I think you know better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Oh, yeah, that. Sorry, that's also what I meant. Bro, freak, I fell for it. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to... Wait. Never mind. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, and then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way. It'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think?
Oh, Doki Doki Literature Club.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. What? Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems. Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is this just me or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right, you deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
Yeah.
Seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. I feel like they're foreshadowing something bad's about to happen since they've mentioned it a lot, like 10,000 times. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. That's so. Sorry, that's not what she sounds like at all. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. I mean, you could have at least asked, bro. Like, even as a friendship thing, it's like okay to, you're like, oh, I'm sorry, can I take you home? You know, whatever. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What'd she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. Sorry. Damn. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted! Sorry, I was clearing my throat. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri? Yuri, you can... My throat, I'm dying. Oh. I need Powerade. Guys? Can you help me with something for Yuri? Can you help me come up with something? Damn. I'm useless. No. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Oh, damn. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez. Even I can tell now. Guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know, so you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere!
What the? Okay, sure. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Wait, I had to leap across the room. Okay. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. Whew. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Creddy, the one who is truly useless. Oh. Okay, sorry. I thought that was Monica saying it. No, that was me. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Ugh, that's... Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice. And you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Creddy may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. Yeah, true. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Well, I don't want to do that either. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Creddy to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Creddy to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really got the chance to spend any time with me, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we settle this already? Yeah. Creddy, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. I want to go with Sayori, bruh. I mean, if it's gonna be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and... But Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Bro, I don't want to choose. I hate them all. Bro, who do I choose? I guess we'll find out in the next episode, bro. Bye. Thanks for watching. Who am I going to choose?